good to be back.
Yes, super excited to be back. Fully back and not going back.
I hope you all are raring to go. It's been an amazing 2024, and here we are in a fresh new year, and we are super expectant that so many things are going to be happening on this platform. So many things are going to be happening in people's lives and people's relationship, and we are also very keen on helping to build wonderful relationship, and that's what we do here on this platform.
Definitely, you're part of this community. That's why you're watching this video. And one of the things I want to talk about is part of the lessons we learned last year. Stuff, life is challenging, and we had a share of that last year. So many things happened emotionally, mentally, and even physically. One of the principles we learned based on our experience last year is what we call the power of resilience.
And when we talk about resilience, it's that ability to recover from a setback. It's that ability to recover when you are going through challenges, when you are faced with adversity, when you are faced with critical moments. And I think it's a key factor for personal success, is a key factor for us achieving our fulfillment in life, because we talk about these things, but a lot of people find it difficult to really grasp the depth of what resilience can do for somebody's personal development and somebody's journey. It's not just about enduring hardship. I must say that, because a lot of times people think about resilience, and what they think about is your ability to go through and endure hardship. It's not just your ability to endure hardship, but it's about adapting. It's about unlearning. It's about relearning. It's about growing through the things that you go through, because there's always a going through moment. There's always a going through phase in life. Going through could be financial going through. It could be parenting going through. It could be a career going through. It could be anything. There's always a going through moment for any individual or any person in a relationship. It has to happen, except you're not really living. You're not human, because there's always a going through phase, isn't it? For every single one of us, we have a going through moment in our life.
And then it's not like this year is going to be different, because always have that expectation that there are challenges in life, and you must build the tenacity, you must build the capacity to take on those challenges and surmount them. And one of the things we learned about our ability to show that principle or the power of resilience is that challenges are our opportunity to grow. Challenges are the things that make us who we are. Even in a marriage or in a relationship, you find out that you're having conflicts. There are different challenges that are being thrown at you in that relationship. Do you quit? Do you give up? Do you run? We say people who are tough never quit.
Yeah.
Tough people do not quit, even though they are faced with tough times. But we have learned that when you are faced with those critical challenges that want to put you down, it is your time to grow. It is your time to mature. It is your time to build character, to say, I would never give up no matter what happens. I have the capacity to stay on course.
Absolutely. And this actually speaks to having the right mindset, because you cannot go through challenges. You cannot have a comeback from a setback if you don't have that mindset to ensure that you're going through. And it's about not dwelling on the problems, because problems will always be there, right? And it's always a phase. Like I said, there's always a going through moment. There's always a going through phase. Now, we cannot stay where we keep complaining about things not working, things are not moving forward. No, it's about having that optimism, having that belief system in your ability to go through. And also having that open mind to learn, because every opportunity that you have to go through a storm or go through a setback is an opportunity to grow. It presents you a unique opportunity to learn something unique about yourself or something unique about your relationship that perhaps you never knew. And it's just an opportunity for you to become, an opportunity for you to discover something different, something new. I'm smiling and I'm saying this, and some people are saying, oh, she makes it sound so easy. No, it's not easy. And that's part of the mindset. Going through that situation is tough. But we must not stay hung up on the fact that it's tough. It's about what can we do to learn and grow from this.
I think you've talked about positive mentality there. And I would say to you, listening to us now, that I know definitely someone is going through an experience and you're wondering, how can I come out of it? You might not even know the end goal or the end game or the time in which this thing would be over. But you see, if you have the positive mindset that whatever happens, you are able, you have the capacity to deal and to overcome. It's going to help you. It sustains you. Maybe your marriage is not working. You've put in your best. You've done what you can. You need to be flexible enough to adapt to the situation and look at things from an introspective point of view to see and to say, what can I do to manage this situation without this situation breaking me? It is said that what we go through is not as important as how we go through things. So the attitude you have over what you're going through may be the key point in terms of how you're able to navigate it. So you have to stay positive, you have to stay on course, you have to believe in yourself that you have the capacity to deal with whatever life throws at you. And for us, to be honest with you, life threw things at us last year. But here we are smiling.
Yes.
We never gave up, and we are not going to give up.
Absolutely. Just to add to what you said here, I think it's really important to be flexible. You can't get stuck up on what you know or the method and how you've always done things. I think it was, who was that said, I think it's Thomas Edison that said, you cannot keep doing the same thing and you want to have a different result. And he actually called it madness for you doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. And it's all about flexibility. It's all about adapting. Life, I would say, sometimes when we go through challenges, right? It's the first time. And some people say, oh, you never told me it's going to be this difficult. Oh, you never told me it's going to be this challenging. We never prepared for it. Sometimes we're thrown into it, but it's what we make out of it. It's the mentality that we embrace when we're going through, having that mentality of being flexible to learn and understanding what is the purpose of this right now. Being open to adapt and not being hung up on your old way of doing things and wanting to see a different result, because that's impossible. You cannot be rigid. Rigidity often leads to frustration. And this is why people who are going through situation and challenges, they're usually frustrated, because if you're rigid, you're frustrated. Flexibility, it's thinking progress. How do we move on from here? How do we learn something? How do we make things easier rather than be hung up complaining about things? Complaining can never bring any change. Flexibility and adaptability is critical.
And I also want to encourage you that no matter what you're going through at this moment, it's not going to be forever. There is a timeline to that challenge. You will be able to overcome it. And when you come to the other side of things, when you see life from a very positive standpoint, and you're now in your beautiful moment, you're now in your good times, always remember, there may be someone out there going through what you've gone through. Possibly your experience is for you to be equipped to be able to be an encouragement to someone else. So I would say to you, keep pushing, keep smiling. Don't let anything steal your joy. In your marriage is not working, keep doing your best. Your best is not over until you have the victory that you want.
And I think it's about staying committed, really. Persevering. and not giving up, not throwing in the towel. It's about staying the course, because it's so critical. Remember, there is something good that is going to come out of that situation. That situation is not going to cause you to go under. It's not going to cause your relationship to go under. It's going to refine you, because you both are coming out of that situation better. And you will be so outstanding by who you have become, by just persevering, having that staying power, being determined to see it through to the end, and reflecting on the lessons that you learn from it.
You're listening to us right now and you're saying, they don't get it. They don't understand what I'm going through. There is nothing you're going through that is so unique to you. Someone out there has gone through it, or someone out there is going through it. So don't think you're all alone in all of this. So that's why we're saying, if you have any need for support, maybe there's something you're going through that you need someone to listen to you, someone to encourage you, we are happy to listen. We are happy to be of help in any way that we can.
And I would say, finally, never ignore your support system. I think when people are going through, they tend to hide away. They tend to, I don't want people seeing me. They isolate themselves. Never forget the power of community, the power of a support system, the power of family, the power of friends. I know there are people out there that really care so much about you and they really want to help, right? But some people make it difficult for people to help them. Make it easy for people to help. Look for people that you would understand your journey or understand where you are at, and they'll be able to give you something that might be able to uplift you, that might be able to support you in that phase, in that season. Remember, it doesn't last. It's just a phase. It's just a season. It would come to pass.
It will go. Yes.
I hope you are encouraged by the words that we have shared. And in case you're joining us for the first time, you're welcome to the family. Do hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, join the conversation, put something on the comment. It will be great and lovely to hear from you. And we will definitely have lots of things to unpack as the year unfolds. And I hope you all can join us on this journey. It's been amazing. Thank you all for listening right up to the end. See you next time.
See you.